In 2023, UK high streets faced an unprecedented crisis. Nearly 5,000 chain stores shut their doors, averaging about 14 closures every single day. It was a year that saw the shuttering of familiar storefronts, the echoes of which still reverberate on the once bustling high streets. Pharmacies, those essential cornerstones of our communities, were among the hardest hit. Pubs, the social heart of many a neighbourhood, also took a severe blow. Banks, traditionally seen as stalwarts of the high street, were not immune either. The downfall of Wilko, a household name, was a further shock to the system, underscoring the severity of the situation. But what's behind this wave of closures? The answer lies in our changing shopping habits. More and more, we're swapping the physical aisles for digital ones. The convenience of online shopping, with its endless variety and round-the-clock availability, is proving irresistible for many. This shift has had a profound impact on high street retail, which suffered a 3.3% decline. In stark contrast, retail parks have been thriving, riding the wave of change instead of being swept away by it. But let's not be too hasty in writing the obituary for the high street. Yes, we're witnessing a seismic shift in the retail landscape, a shift that's causing some discomfort and disarray. Yet, it's also a shift that's opening up new opportunities, ushering in a new era of retail. This shift in shopping habits is reshaping the retail landscape, but it's not all doom and gloom. While traditional retail struggled, a new breed of outlets found their footing. It's a tale as old as commerce itself. When one door closes, another opens. In the wake of thousands of chain store closures, the rise of new players has been both swift and impressive. Takeaways and cafes have been leading this charge, capitalizing on the changing landscape of consumer preferences. Let's delve a little deeper into this phenomenon. Traditional bricks and mortar retail has been taking a hit, and there's no denying that. But while pharmacies, pubs, and banks were shuttering their doors, takeaways and cafes were opening theirs. Why? Well, it's all about consumer behavior. Modern shoppers are increasingly value-driven, experience-oriented, and convenience-focused. They're not just looking to buy, they're looking to enjoy the process. And what better way to do that than over a steaming cup of coffee or a quick, delicious meal? But it's not just about the food or the drink. It's about the atmosphere, the speed, the convenience, and the overall experience. This is where the new breed of outlets are excelling. They've understood the changing tide and are riding it to success. While the shift towards online shopping is expected to continue driving traditional retail closures, there's a silver lining. The same forces that are pushing consumers away from traditional retail stores are likely to benefit chain hospitality. After all, you can't download a hot cup of coffee or a freshly baked croissant, can you? But it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. And these new outlets are doing just that. They're not just replacing the old guard, they're redefining the game. They're setting new standards for customer service, product quality, and overall experience. They're shaping the future of the high street, and in doing so, they're proving that change isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. Change brings opportunities, and these new outlets are proof of that. The closures weren't just about changing shopping habits. Economic challenges and consumer caution played a significant role too. In the past year, the UK has seen a wave of store closures. It's not just a simple matter of consumers choosing to shop online over in-store, it's also about the economic hurdles that have been thrown our way. The failure of companies like Wilko, coupled with the overall economic uncertainty, has led to a climate of caution. Consumers are hesitant to spend, and businesses are wary of investing in new ventures. This caution has had a ripple effect on the retail landscape. It's not just about one store closing, it's about the impact that one closure can have on an entire high street. When businesses close, jobs are lost and local economies suffer. It's a cycle that's difficult to break, but it's not all doom and gloom. Despite the challenges, there's potential for a turnaround. We're seeing growth in certain sectors, like retail parks, and the emergence of new chain outlets, especially in the hospitality sector. Cafes and takeaways are leading the charge, showing that there's still a demand for physical retail spaces. Looking ahead to 2024, there's a sense of cautious optimism. The trend of closures is expected to continue, but at the same time there's potential for improvement. The rise of new outlets and the resilience of certain sectors suggest that the UK's high streets can adapt and evolve. The road ahead is indeed tough, but it's not a dead end. It's a path that can lead to new opportunities and a reimagining of what our high streets can be. It's a chance to rebuild and reshape, to create high streets that reflect the needs and wants of today's consumers. It's a tough road ahead, but there's a glimmer of hope for the UK's high streets.